Let's start the new topic, which is escape energy and escape speed. To understand these particular physical quantities, we have to consider one event. In this event, if we throw a stone in the upper direction, then the stone will achieve some height, and then it will fall down towards the earth. So basically this kind of process had been done. Suppose this is the stone and if you throw in the upward direction, then this much height it will achieve as far as your force is concerned. And then it will fall down towards the ground. And now, if you throw the same stone with the larger initial speed, so we increase the speed, and after applying this larger initial speed, so height will also increase. This h max will also increase. Now, from this, a question will arise in your mind that can we throw the stone with the initial speed that it does not return back to the earth? So what should be the value of h max? So it is the maximum, or we can say infinite. So what should be the initial speed that this object will not return back to the earth? So basically such kind of initial speed does not exist, but to get the answer of this question, we can consider the energy property. So the gravitational potential energy of a body which is having mass m, that is on the earth's surface, then U is given by minus g MEM over RE. That is gravitational potential energy. That is the first result. And in this case, the kinetic energy will be what? Here at present the body is steady. So there is no velocity. So kinetic energy is 0. So the total energy means E is equal to U plus K. Therefore, total energy is equal to E is equal to U plus K, that is equal to minus GME M over RE. Therefore, E is equal to this much property. Now, if we supply energy of this kind plus GMEM over RE, apply to this body, in the form of kinetic energy. So this I am considered as kinetic energy K. So its total energy means E will be 0 because K is equal to minus U. It means that at this much energy the object will consider at infinite distance from the earth surface, and there its potential energy will be 0 and its kinetic energy is also 0, and in this condition the body escapes from the bringing or binding with the earth forever, and at this condition the body will not return back. So basically what was the reason? We have to bring it outside of the earth. At that its potential energy and kinetic energy is 0, and so the body will not return back. So we can say that the escape energy can be written or defined in this way. The minimum energy to be supplied to the body to make it free from the earth's gravitational field, as I have told you. That means we have to send the body outside the earth. Then it is called the escape energy of that body. And now it is often called, this escape energy is also known as binding energy of the body. So both are having the same meaning. Thus, the escape energy is equal to plus G M E M divided by RE. So this is basically the kinetic energy which we have applied to the body. Now, the speed means the initial speed to be given on the body to give the kinetic energy is equal to escape energy is called VE, that is known as escape speed. So it is basically to escape an object from the Earth's gravitational field, and so the velocity, or you can consider this VE as escape speed or escape velocity. Any one word can be used. Therefore, the kinetic energy 1 by 2 mve square is equal to the escape energy, that is GMEM divided by RE. Therefore, escape speed, if I make this VE as an object, so here first of all mm is cancelled, so VE square is equal to twice GME over RE, and therefore the equation for escape speed VE is equal to under root of twice GME over RE. That is equation number 1 of escape speed. But if you consider this G over RE, or we can say in this way, GME over RE square is equal to G, and hence I can write down the value of G as, or GME over RE I can write down. So 1 RE I have to multiply with small g, that is gravitational acceleration. This is my equation number 2. So from equation 1 and 2, the modified equation for escape velocity is under root of twice GRE. So any one equation you can use for solving the problem. And here the G what we have used is basically the gravitational acceleration. Now this particular quantity shows that the escape speed of the body does not depend on mass of the body. Because in the equation you have seen that VE is equal to under root twice GRE. So there is no quantity of mass is coming, but it depends upon the mass of Earth. So this is very interesting that velocity or escape velocity is not depending upon mass of the body, but it depends upon the mass of Earth as well as radius of the Earth. Now, if we put the value of G, ME and RE, in the equation of VE, we will get the value around 11.2 kilometer per second. So this is the value of escape velocity. So if the initial speed means Vi is greater than or equal to Ve, then the object will not come back to the Earth, or it will escape from the gravitational field of the Earth forever. But to achieve this kind of speed is very much impossible. But you can apply some kind of force, and this initial velocity can be achieved now, and hence we can make communications via sending rockets and some satellite through this initial speed. if the speed required for the body which is lying on the surface of moon, then what happens? At the surface of moon, it is under the effect of moon's gravitation. So VE dash means escape velocity. To escape from moon's gravitation, VE dash is given in this way, twice G M over Rm, means mass of the moon and radius of the moon. This mass of the moon and radius of the moon, but it does not depend upon the mass of an object also. By substituting these two values, we will get the answer around 2.3 kilometer per second. So, the escape velocity for the body at Earth's surface is greater than the escape velocity for the body at moon surface. So, this is very important and they are related with this relation. VE dash is equal to 1 by 6 times VE. So this is most important relation. But what is the reason that the velocity is reduced by 1 by 6? So the reason is moon has no atmosphere. And due to this reason, the escape velocity at the moon surface is much lesser than that of or Earth surface. Now, if the gas molecules are formed on the surface, means on moon surface, then at the temperature of that point, these molecules have speed greater than the VE dash, means escape speed. Hence, they escape the gravitational speed of the moon. So, gas molecules can easily escape from the moon surface due to this reason. Now, if the density of a body, so we are now relating the density with the escape velocity. So when the density of the body is high, then the escape speed will be much higher than the velocity of light. And then nothing will be able to escape from its surface forever. Such a body is known as black hole. So, in which the density of a body should be high, such that the escape velocity at its surface should greater than the velocity of light. And at this place, nothing will be able to escape from its gravitational field. And we have to remember that no material or no particle can have the velocity which is greater than the velocity of light. So, it is nearly impossible. And the velocity of light, capital T, is having the value 3 into 10 to power 8 on the basis of this theory, we will solve two important illustrations into which one can be asked in 2 mark theory also.